go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Good morning. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm trying to see something here. 1 second. Hold on. Let me see something. Girl, I don't know what is going on. I'm trying to fix Facebook. I don't know why my Facebook haven't been. Let me see. Streaming software. Copy. Let me see if I can copy here. Let me see. I don't know why my Facebook ain't been working, y'all. Y'all give me a second. Come in and like the video. We got a lot of things to discuss, girl. Come on in, child. Because we got a lot to discuss. Let's get into it, huh? Hold on. Because it'll go to Facebook, but then it won't, I gotta leave out and fix something. Well, hold on. Let me see something. Hold on, y'all. Y'all get in here and like the video, please. It's free 99 to like the video. Y'all, we're gonna discuss Fani Willis. We're gonna discuss how old man is on the run. They say they wanted him to come testify, and he got ghosts. I say sound about Russell Simmons giving Bali teas. We're gonna discuss what else we on here to discuss? Roseanne Barr exposing the industry for what I've been told y'all about. We're gonna definitely discuss that. We're also going to discuss. Let me fix this, y'all. Reconnect. Why is it saying? Okay, connect. I'm trying to fix Facebook, y'all, because I be having people come over from Facebook, and I'm trying to see why they're not able to get the stream. All right, it's reconnected. Now let me see if that means that Facebook can come back on, if Facebook is good to go. Let me see. Say it's reconnected. Edit. Let me see. They say it's reconnected. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to take it off and then come back on. Bring it back on. Let me see what it look like on Facebook. I'm trying to see if the people can see me on Facebook, y'all. Sorry, we're having trouble playing this video. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm about to take it off and then put it back on. Sorry for the technical difficulty, y'all. But I'll be having people that watch me on Facebook. Let me remove it, and then I'm going to put it back on and see how it goes. because I want my people on Facebook to be able to see it. All right, we got Fani Willis we talking about. I'm wait to see how this goes. We dealing with Fani Willis and her boyfriend on the run. Diddy found tunnels. They found tunnels under Diddy house. Roseanne Barr exposes the doggone the industry, which we've been talking about already. And then we also got Candace Owens and her exposing Scamala. I told y'all before, I call her Scamala because that lady's whole life is a scam. And what we're finding out now is that lady, how do I see? She been lying to y'all this whole time. And not to mention, not only has she been lying, it's going to get real bad when y'all get to really see who she is. For real. Y'all, it's going to get real bad when you really get to see who this woman is. I need y'all to get in here and like the video. We about to get into it. But before we do that, I want to also show you guys, see page. I'm trying to see if anybody on Facebook is here, y'all. Sorry about that. Because I know my Facebook people been like, where's she been at? Because I'm normally on here. I don't see. Girl, this is a shame. This is a shame, Facebook. What is going on? I'll have to deal with it another time. Shout out to everybody who pulled up. See, it's not doing it. Shout out to everybody who pulled up for Rumble, Twitch, and obviously YouTube, Facebook. I'll have to do some troubleshooting for this later on. Now, before we get into this, y'all, like the video, and let's start with this. So, as you guys know, what's your name on Facebook? Voodoo Doll TV. I'm sorry, y'all. It's Voodoo Doll TV. Look, as you know, what's his name? Eric Adams was indicted yesterday. We talked about it extensively yesterday. And I wanted to talk to you guys about what's going on in New York and what's also going on around the country. Listen, the government has put in place a lot of black people in positions of power. You got black mayors all over the country. Everybody knows that, right? So you got black mayors all over the country. But in my opinion, this is just me and my little conspiracy theory. I believe they put those people in place so when all these horrible things go down, they can point the finger at the black people that are in charge. Mind you, mayors don't have no power. They glorify supervisors is what they are. Let's talk about it. The power lies within your governor, not the mayor. The mayor don't make no real decisions for real. Everything that happens with the city, it literally comes down from the governor, okay? Now, again, it's not about what's happening behind the scenes. It's about whose face is on it when it goes down, right? So what they did was they put a lot of black people in place so that when the negative happened, they could say, yup, see, we tried, and you Negroes can't be trusted. Look at what happened under your leadership. So let's start with, but let me go here before I go where I'm going. Now, before we get into the obvious, I noticed as it pertains to black women in power, you don't hardly see nobody saying nothing. You got Tiffany Hinyard over here acting a nigga every chance she get. You know what I'm saying? You got Fannie Willis being able to escape trash every time she turned around. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to it seems that when it comes to these black mayors, these black male mayors, it seems like they're getting it the worst. And not only that, they put them in prison as they should because they've done the things that they're saying they've done. It's not like they're making stuff up on these mayors or on these people in charge. But I noticed there's a shift in how they're dealing with each person, right? Again, I need my people in here, my black Americans. I need y'all to stop being sensitive to, oh, he or she is black. Gone are the days. Because they got a lot of people we're going to have to clean out of our own house in order to heal, in order to be able to move forward. Okay? So, Tiffany Hinyard, T.D. Donna, LaToya Cantrell, Eric Adams, Brandon Johnson, all of them, they got to go. T. Hames said the mayor of New Orleans has gotten in trouble for dating a member of her security who has been indicted. Yes, and it's the same thing going on with Fani Willis, using the taxpayers' money for her boy toy to go on vacations. We can't do that no more. We can no longer sit up there and holler, oh, because they black. No, that don't go like that. No, we got to get them up out of here. It's a lot of trash in here. What's going on, Gabor? It's a lot of trash up in here that's so-called representing us, and they really are there to be shields to the people who screwing us over. Now, another thing I noticed, and I'm gonna share this with y'all. So in New York, when I was on anybody in New York or from New York, I'm sorry, could attest to this. So I'm on Top Cats Live yesterday, and Top Cats had put this boy on the line who's from New York, and he started bringing up a point how all the black mayors getting jacked up, but they putting in all of the foreigners with the hard R. Okay, follow me, camera, because I'm going somewhere. They putting in all the foreigners in place of these people, of these blacks, right? And so I'm sitting over here saying, you know, bad enough they taking over the police station, they taking over the judicial system, they taking over everything. Is this a coincidence? Y'all know how I feel about coincidence. You know what I'm saying? Hey, boo, did you see the pic of the mayor's Masonic ceremony of him going up in degrees? No, girl, send it to me. Send it to me. No, I ain't see it. No, girl, that's crazy. I would love to see that. Send that to me. We'll put it up here. But they putting these foreigners with the hard R in place, and these are not people who are from this land. And these are the people that are going to be in charge of what is going on. Okay. I want to go and show you guys what this boy was saying about what's going on in New York. Anybody from New York or in New York can attest possibly to what's been going on. I want y'all to hear what this boy is saying about what's happening in New York. And then after this, I'm going to show you something to kind of corroborate exactly what this boy is saying. Check it out.
And stole funds now. They came
out. Listen, bro. All these politicians in this city done stole funds, bro. Fact. But when it come to the black man, like I said earlier, Top Cat, he's the fall guy. Adams is the fall guy, bro. They needed somebody to blame, bro. They didn't like him. They didn't want him in office. Like I told you, Top Cat, that the agenda is they want the Latinos in office, bro. And don't be surprised they're gonna put one.
Shit though, watch this here when you said all these cities with the black mayors in them.
Yeah.
So, down here in H-Town, where I'm from, we had a nigga named Sylvester Turner. Mm-hmm. Sylvester Turner was running, and then Sheila Jackson was down here too. Sheila Jackson passed, now they trying to put Mel Turner in there.
Yeah.
Before the pandemic, they was going against the Texas. They was saying you can't go to work in that shit.
Yeah.
Well, the governor up north and them the North Texas niggas, they riding against it, but they got this nigga in place down in Houston, and he pushing their politics. In Atlanta, they had Keisha Bottoms. She was down there pushing the politics like that for Atlanta, same way. And these are that they brought the migrants, except our governor Abbott here, he put them on a bus and drove their ass to DC.
Yeah. That's but you gotta look too. Yeah. But look, this is what I'm saying to you, Top Cat. They know what they doing. They gonna put it on us to make us the fall guy of this shit.
I've been saying that. Again, the mayor don't make no decisions. The mayor is a glorified supervisor. You know how you on your job? You got your shift supervisor, you got your manager, and then you got the person who owned the company. Your mayor is a glorified supervisor. They a shift supervisor. They can't fire you. They can write you up, but they can't really fire you. They don't really have no real say. But the problem is the mayor is the picture of what happens. So when you go to look at something happening in the city, you look at the mayor because it's a city situation. But the fact of the matter is the mayor don't make no decisions. It brings me back to New Orleans after Katrina. Ray Nagin, our mayor, black mayor. This is what he did. When it was time for everybody to rebuild, what he did was his son, I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody in New Orleans, his son had a wood company. And what he did was he made all of the people get their wood, from his son's wood company, right? So then they pulled up this whole indictment on him. The man did years in jail. I want to say about 10 years in jail. He did all these years in jail because they were like, oh, how dare you? They found money in the freezer and all that stuff. But they did that. Listen, that happened because he was black and they needed him to be the fall guy on some other stuff because Ray Nagin was really in there making differences for the Negroes. Now, it's the same thing when it comes to Eric Adams. Eric Adams is guilty, just like Ray Nagin was guilty. But the fact is, all of them are guilty. All of them. Every single politician has dirt under their fingers. Can't now one of them point the finger at nobody else. So, but the fact is, pay attention. While Eric Adams is guilty, while Ray Nagin was guilty, they amplified those people to put the focus on them. When the fact of the matter is, it's not about that person. Yes, that person should go to jail. Yes, Eric Adams should go to jail for if he did what he did. But what I'm saying is it takes your attention off of what's really going on behind the scenes. They are using black people. And this, you know what? I wish Top Cats was on here because, you know, and I haven't looked into this, but looking and listening to a lot of literature, I was told that at one time black people were in positions of power and somehow we lost it to the clears, right? And I'm saying, how though? How? Because we all know, anybody who knows anything about history, black people were in Congress, black people were in high positions in politics, and then all of a sudden it's just like, boom, we disappeared. Now I'm starting to see what's happening in real time. Listen, there's nothing new under the sun. Everything you did has already been done. Eric Adams has been indicted, and a foreigner, AOC, is calling for him to resign. He just announced his doggone new school, what it was, chancellor, whatever, I can't remember, and we'll get into it. And that's a foreigner. These are the people that are coming up making these doggone changes. Kamala Harris, what? Foreigner. It's happening in real time. But this young brother is over here talking about how they're taking out the black people in power and putting in the foreigners. Pay attention, and I'm gonna show you something right after this. Hold on.
We was trying. What they don't want is they don't want us to have a good record in the city, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Once they get these, look at California, Top Cat. Look at California. California,
they tearing that motherfucker up.
Yo, look. California is completely ran by Mexicans, whether you like it or not, bro.
Wow.
You hear me, bro? Completely ran by.
Who in Cali? They said California completely ran by Mexicans. Who in there? Corroborate.
Bro.
Yeah, the populations that, you know, they said they stopped playing our music in certain.
Hey, check this out. So I stopped buying random.
Let me let this ad play. Y'all like the video? Like the video. Abundance said it is, and they said New York about to be too. Lord have mercy.
Down there, just so we can come. You feel me? So yeah.
Facts. So they don't want us in power, bro. If you look at we talking about places like Compton, places like Inglewood, and all these places, it's Mexican dominated, bro. And that's what I'm saying in New York City. They doing the same thing. They re-gentrifying everything, and all the businesses that's being run in New York City is predominantly Latinos, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Let me bring this point up. I'm glad you said this. Thank you, Sipping the Hot Tea, for saying this. Sipping the Hot Tea said he right about California. Sure is, the Mexican is taking their land back. Let me tell you something. The original Mexican looked like me and you. Before it was Mexico, before they called it Mexico and them Spaniards landed on here, the original people who occupied that land, the Mayans and the Aztecs, were swarthy black people. Them Spaniards you see that's over here hollering Mexico with the lowriders, those are foreigners. Let me say that again. And this is a teachable moment for everybody in here. Them amigos, them essays that y'all see right now, those are foreigners. The original Indian, the original Aboriginal, indigenous person of those lands were swarthy, dark-skinned black people. These are nothing but facts. So I don't want y'all to sit up there and say, oh, they're taking back the land. The original people who occupied that land, hold on, let me go get it. The original people who occupied that land were not those essays. They were not those essays. The original people, I'm going to find this picture. I'm about to show y'all. We talked about it before too. Hold on. Let me see. I think this might be it. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hold on, and I got one more. Let's talk about it. What we not about to do? Hold on. Go back this way. Let me make it bigger. Them people is on here saying, making it seem like, and it's not to you. I'm just glad you said it's sipping a hot tea because I want us to be aware of who and what is going on. Listen, the original people who occupied that land, I'm gonna have to get off this and we're gonna come right back, were dark-skinned people. California, Mexico, what is now Mexico, Texas, they were black people. They were not those people who you see over here hollering, your homes. No. These were black people, okay? Black people. These are black people, okay? Now, I get it, and this is only a depiction, but this is a depiction from what the person saw when they came, you know what I'm saying, when they came around there. But they were black people, not these so-called that you see now. They ain't taking back nothing that belonged to them because none of this belongs to them. Actually, they belong wherever they come from between Spain and Asia. I'm just saying. But it was not them essays y'all see, okay? So just that's food for thought, all right? Now, getting back to Top Cats in this conversation, because we going somewhere with this, because then I want to show y'all something, how what they saying is the God's honest truth. Hold on. Here you go. Let me get back to this brother. Hold on.
They're using this immigrant part and putting them over. Yeah. Well, that's the same thing they been did because the white, see, a lot of people forget white people were immigrants here. Yeah. What they did was they got us to train them, and then they put them in this and kicked us out of the systems and put them on top.
That's a fact. Look. This is what I'm telling you, Top Cat. Now, but like I said, where I'm at right now. Hold on, I'm about to flip my camera. Top Cat, you did? I'm about to flip my camera. I'm about to show you. Now, look. I'm about to show you where I'm at right now. You see? Look at the whole population where I'm at right now. They're all Latinos, bro. Look right here where I'm at. All Latinos. It's a whole Latino community, bro. This is what I'm telling you. They dominate. And it used to be
hold on. Back in the game, it was dominated by us, though.
It was dominated by us, bro. Okay. And now it's all them, bro. It's all them.
Yeah, so my block down here in Houston, the same way. They moved us out with the floods, and then
come on, bro. So who you think gonna get the political power in the city? It's gonna be them, bro. In Texas, I already know. In Texas, they getting power out there. They strong out there in Texas right now.
Oh yeah. It's a Mexican lady down here running it now.
Facts. And in California, they strong down there. Chicago, they very strong in Chicago right now. So what it's showing you is they already pushing us out of power. They don't want us to have no political power, bro, in this country, bro. This is what people not understanding, bro. So it ain't no Adams doing this, bro. I'm telling you, bro, they want to replace him with who's the dominant race right now.
Let me address this because this is not what this stream is about. I saw you put another comment in there and I was trying to just ignore it, but let me say this. First and foremost, no one has ever said, well, nobody over here has ever said that Black Americans are Native Americans. Native Americans are those Siberian Huskies you see. Those are the $5 footlongs. Nobody has ever said that we were Native American. So I don't know where you've been and you've heard Native American. You probably haven't really heard Native American. You probably heard Indian, and because you immediately associate that with your, nope, Dane Calloway has never said we were Native American. Don't do that. Don't do that. I've been following Dane for years. Dane Calloway has never used the term Native American to describe Black American people. Never. Not once. Not once. So don't do that. What happens is because your brain automatically associates the word Indian with Native American, you assume that that's what he meant, but he's never said it. He has never said the original Black American were Native Americans. Those are the $5 footlongs. Those are the $5 people, the people who paid the $5 toll to become Native. Those were created by the government, just like they created the Nigerian, just like they've created the Ghana person. They created those people. Okay, so don't do that. He's never said that they were Native American. Again, because most people assume and their brain automatically associates the word Indian with Native American. You get that messed up. Now, even if you don't want to go with the term of you having some sort of indigenous root, and you know what, maybe you don't, maybe you come from Africa. I don't know. It's not my place to say who and what you are. What I am saying is to sit up here, it was another person talking about, I'm not a pretendian. I don't know who y'all are, where y'all come from. That's not what this is about. What this is about is, even if you believe we come from a place called Africa, you have built this country and you have people who come over here in the last 100 years that are taking over the land. That's what this is about. Even if you believe we come off of a boat from Africa, we've been here 500 years building and suffering under this country, and they have a whole bunch of people coming over here from somewhere else in the last 100 years that is now trying to be in charge, and it is in charge of you. Stop worrying about the little bull crap, and let's start opening our minds to the bigger picture. Can we do that? Can we do that? Like, I think that'll work. See, and this was wrong with Negroes. This is why we can't never get nowhere. Everybody wants to argue the semantics in the bull. It don't matter. That is minute. Whether you think we come from Africa or whether you think we come from here, it is minute to the point that today, right now, 2024, we are about to be an underclass of an underclass because they're putting another class of people, and we are actively taking part in it. That's what this is about. This has nothing to do with you wanting to be from Africa or me saying I'm from here. I've done my genealogy. I didn't spit in the tube and have somebody to tell me where I'm from. And anybody who hollering we from Africa, I guarantee you $99 to one that y'all don't have not one family member in Africa. Leandre, you got a family member in Africa? Name one of your family members in Africa. What part of Africa? I bet you don't know every soul on the continent of Africa. But y'all over here repping a place you've never been and you probably never will go. Stop it. That's not what this is about. Don't interrupt my chat with the bull. Say what you want to say, but let's stick to what's going on in 2024. Okay? I don't mind you having a difference of opinion, but let's stick to what's going on right now in 2024. It's not about, I'm not arguing the semantics. I'm not arguing about who, you know what I'm saying, where we come from. In 2024, if you are a Black American, your ancestors died in every war, fought in every war, fought for rights to vote. They did everything they needed to do for you to have provisions, and these foreigners with the hard R are coming in and taking it. So, you see what I'm saying? That's where we at with it today. So let's not argue the semantics. Let's get with what's really going on, please, if you can. I think that's the best, and I think that's the most important thing that we need to be doing. Okay? All right. Now, let's get back to it. Leandre, listen. It don't matter if we played a huge role. Listen, all I'm saying, boo, is let's get to the point where you will be listen. Unless you are rich, and I highly doubt that you are, unless you are rich, you're about to get screwed over. I hope you know that, Leandre. I really hope you and you know, when it's too late, because that's how niggas are. We are reactive. We've never been proactive. We've always been reactive. By the time you figure it out, it's going to be too late. And you know what you're going to have to do, Leandre, and people like this? Y'all going to have to take y'all lick. Y'all going to have to take y'all lick. We are at war right now. Black Americans, we're so busy being entertained, we don't even realize how jacked up we about to be. We are at war, bro. Like, for real, for real. Like, for real, for real. Y'all gotta get y'all head together. Let's get back to the lesson. I'm not about to spend all this time on this. Let's get back to where we were with this. Let's get back to it, y'all. We messed up, y'all. We gonna be old, girl. It's gonna be a time, bro.
Yeah, who they for Dean wants to be the when they told the Latinos, the white Latinos, come under us. They want them under them so they can keep the numbers growing. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they doing, Top Cat.
What Judge Joe Brown told me this. He say the reason why they bringing the immigrants in is because that allows them to open up more, have more Congress people in certain areas.
Yeah, now, come on, yo, Top Cat. I told somebody that on the internet, bro. They replacing us with them, bro. I told somebody this on the internet. They don't want to listen to that, Top Cat.
More population come in, well then that means more state representatives, and that means
you see what I'm saying?
And they power, more control for them.
Top Cat, you see what I'm saying? And look, they getting They come over here, they getting business loans out the gate, bro. They getting real estate.
I heard they was giving out little cards in New York. And Trump said they putting them in high price hotels and shit in New York.
Come on, bro. They getting big money, bro. And that's why when they say Adams, it ain't Adams giving them that money. It's the damn governor giving them.
What I told y'all. What did I tell y'all? I've been saying this. And you know when I learned this? I learned this when Katrina happened. The mayor don't do nothing. The mayor is just a glorified supervisor. While everybody keeping their focus on the mayor, we are taking our eyes off the actual person who running this stuff. I told y'all the governor has the power you think the president has. The governor has the power that you think the president has. That's why the whole country go into uproar for the presidential campaign. Because y'all think that man really, or that girl, that woman really have the power. It's your governor. And they got you focused on the president, and now they got us focused on the mayor. But ain't nobody looking at the governor. I'm going to let this brother say it one more time. I've been saying this. Pete.
Power. They don't want us to have no political power, bro, in this country, bro. This is what people not understanding, bro. So it ain't no Adams doing this, bro. I'm telling you, bro, they want to replace him with who's the dominant race right now. Who they deem wants to be the dominant race. When they told the white Latinos, the white Latinos, come under us. They want them under them so they can keep the numbers growing. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they doing, Top Cat.
What Judge Joe Brown told me this. He say the reason why they bringing the immigrants in is because that allows them to open up more, have more Congress people in certain areas.
Yeah, now, come on, yo, Top Cat. I told somebody that on the internet, bro. They replacing us with them, bro. I told somebody this on the internet. They don't want to listen to that, Top Cat.
More population come in, well then that means more state representatives, and that means
you see what I'm saying?
And they power, more control for them.
Top Cat, you see what I'm saying? And look. They getting They come over here. They getting business loans out the gate, bro. They getting real estate.
I heard they was giving out little cards in New York. And Trump said they putting them in hotels and high price hotels and shit in New York.
Come on, bro. They getting big money, bro. And that's why when they say Adams, it ain't Adams giving them that money. It's the damn governor giving them that money, bro.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? She giving them that money because she is pro-Latino, bro. And she gonna replace him with a Latino. I'm telling you, she is gonna be one of these Puerto Ricans and Dominicans that's gonna be the mayor of the city, bro. I just told you. That same whitehead, bro, was gonna be the Brooklyn borough president. He lost to a Latino, bro. A Latino got the seat right now in Brooklyn, bro. So that just show you, bro, they want us out of the political power right now. AOC, the first person to call Eric Adams out to get out of his Puerto Rican, bro. Come on, bro. That just shows you right there. They don't want us in power, bro. They want their people in power, bro.
Now, I'm glad he said this. Now, this brings me to AOC. What's her name? Alexandria Owens. Let me pull it up, girl. I don't know how to say the lady name. It's a Hispanic woman who acted as if she was cool with Mayor Eric Adams. And that now, as soon as stuff goes left, guess what happens? She's calling for him to resign. Yes, ma'am. She's calling for him to resign. She want him up out of there. And I told y'all, I keep telling y'all, I say, listen, I say, while y'all sitting up here with this all-inclusive BS, these people have been playing in y'all face for how long? For how long? Listen, you got these so-called allies from this whack so-called Ocasio, whatever her name is, from these so-called black and brown coalition that does not exist and it never has. And these folk are waiting in the wind so that they can take their place. Let's go here. Now, AOC, her name is Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. She's a Democrat in New York. Empire Strikes Back. It says New York Mayor Eric Adams issued a blistering response to Representative Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, which is AOC, after she called on him to resign, vowing to stay in the fight no matter what in the midst of federal investigation. His full statement. Now, before we get to his statement, let's go to her calling him to resign. Look.
Federal prosecutors. It's still under seal as of this hour, so we're still waiting for flood allegations
My bad.
from his administration.
My bad. I don't think this one is. Hold on. Stand by. Listen. She literally went online and said she wants Eric Adams. Let me pull it up. I thought I had it queued. Sorry, give me a second. She went online and said it's time for Eric Adams to resign. Literally what she said, okay? And again, it's a coincidence if you want it to be. I guess, sure, it's a coincidence, but it's not a coincidence. Now this foreigner, right, is telling him he needs to resign. Make it make sense. Somebody out here make this make sense. Hold on, I think I have it right here. Hold on, I think it's right here. And it goes to what, hold on, let me turn this down. Hold on. Where was I going? It goes into what Top Cats and the brother was saying. What they were saying is, listen, bro, they literally putting us in position and then they're replacing us with the foreigners. Here we go. Let's go over here with it. So look at AOC. This is what she had to say. Y'all like the video? Please like the video. Get the video in the algorithm. I don't see how any mayor, let me close this. I don't see how Mayor Adams can continue governing New York City. The flood of resignations and vacancies are threatening government function. Non-stop investigations will make it impossible to recruit and retain a qualified administration. For the good of the city, he should resign. I'm going to her Twitter. Did it go over here? For the good of the city, he should resign. That's what she's saying, right? Now, Eric Adams responds to her and basically tells her, girl, first of all, do your job, not mine. Worry about you. Don't worry about me. But the point I'm making is, listen, we about to get into his response. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This was all done by design. And they got us looking everywhere but where we need to look, which is your governor. I told y'all, if y'all want to get things taken care of, y'all have to go through that governor. The president don't have that power y'all think that they have. It says AOC calls for Mayor Eric Adams to resign amid possible Democrat corruption probe. This is all done by design, by the way. A New York congresswoman known for left-wing opposition to her fellow Democrats is calling on Big Apple Mayor Eric Adams to resign after a series of raids on his top aides and others in his inner circle in connection with a federal investigation. It says, I do not see how Mayor Eric Adams can continue governing New York City, Representative AOC wrote on X. AOC's districts include parts of two New York City boroughs. The tweet marked the first time she took a swing at her hometown mayor on the platform in more than a year. In April 2023, she indirectly criticized his support for a new contract for city police. Okay, now this here is the foreigner, hard R. This here is the foreigner who is calling for Eric Adams to resign. Now, why is this important? This is also the foreigner that is going around saying that free speech, listen, needs to be governed, that you shouldn't have free speech. This is a foreigner trying to take away your First Amendment right. Look, I'm telling y'all, this is real life. And I want y'all to hear this. Look, hold on.
That is a part.
Let me back up.
I do think that several members of Congress in some of my discussions have brought up media literacy, because that is a part of what happened here. And we're going to have to figure out how we rein in our media environment so that you can't just spew disinformation and misinformation. It's one thing to have differing opinions, but it's another thing entirely to just say things that are false.
Who is the judge to say what is false? So y'all got, listen, see this whole free speech thing? The people telling you you can't say this, and this is very, very, it's a thin line. All this line so thin you can't even see it. Y'all gotta tread light, because I get it. People say stuff you don't like. Y'all gotta get out your feelings. Now this person is saying, AOC, that, yeah, I get it, free speech, but misinformation and this and the third. Who's gonna say what's misinformation or not? Look.
Media literacy, because that is a part of what happened here. And we're going to have to figure out how we rein in our media environment so that you can't just spew disinformation and misinformation. It's one thing to have differing opinions, but it's another thing entirely to just say things that are false. And so that's something that we're looking into. I do think that.
So she already trying to bridle your speech. And this is the person who's calling for Eric Adams to resign. This is the person who's calling for Eric Adams to resign. Right here. This is the person. So now Eric Adams responded to her. Mind you, it was all good just a week ago. He says, for anyone who self-righteously claims people charged with serious crimes to now say that the second black mayor of New York should resign because of rumors and innuendo without even a single charge being filed is the height of hypocrisy. But I mean, Eric, you one of the people ushered her in. You're one of the people who ushered her in. Look what else he said. I am leading the city to protect it from exactly what kind of phony politics, from exactly that kind of phony politics. The people of this city elected me to fight for them, and I will stay and fight no matter what. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, anybody who believes Eric Adams should resign, I don't have a problem with that. To be completely honest, he done so much crap. He done got his hands dirty with so many people. I think that if you live in the city of New York and you feel like, you know what, I'm done with Eric, it's time for him to go, fine, bye. I don't have a problem with that. But what I have a problem with is when you're trying to call for this man's resignation because there's a deeper lying issue that's going to happen. You're trying to push an agenda. You want him out so that y'all can move in with these crazy politics. That's what's happening. It's not because you don't believe that he did the crime. It's not because you don't believe that he's not a good mayor. For the people who believe those things, I don't have an issue. My issue come in when these people come in with these agendas and most people don't even realize it. AOC cannot be trusted. Y'all don't even see how y'all being replaced to this day. Hell, what's Tyreek Hill just got beat up by some little foreigners with the hard R. If she over here hollering about free speech being taken away and misinformation, y'all want somebody like that in any position of power? This is big, bro. And this is bigger than, and that's why I want Black Americans to get off this fighting each other about we Hebrew Israelites, we Africans, we indigenous. Who cares? We can deal with that fight after we deal with the bigger fight. The bigger fight is we are about to be under heavy attack. Heavy attack. The way that the Mexicans or whatever they was did to the way that they handled Tyreek Hill, wait till you thought the clears was bad. Wait till the skim milks get a hold of your ass. You thought the clears was bad. Wait till the skim milks get a hold of you. We so busy fighting about an identity. Who cares? Let everybody believe what they want to believe. But it's a bigger fight that we need to be fighting that's going on right now under our nose. And I hate that we even dealing with that. Well, I believe we African. Well, I believe we this. Well, I believe we that. I don't give a damn what you believe. Believe what you want to believe. But what I need you to do is get on code because we got an immediate fight to deal with. We'll deal with that later on down the line. Thank you, Meek, for the super chat. Keep talking, Vu. Our people are slow to listen, but they will come around, hopefully sooner rather than later. Child, look, let me tell you something. 2/3 ain't going to make it. And I already know that. 2/3 ain't going to make it. It just frustrates me. I'm sorry, because sometimes I forget that. I be wanting to save everybody. I keep forgetting I'm not Superwoman. Thank you for the super chat. Bella B, thank you for the super chat. Please pull up the press video where us New Yorkers are telling him to resign. I don't have it. If you send it to me, I'll pull it up. Send it to me. Thank you, Philly John, for the super chat. AOC was Green Party. Now she's double Pelosi's bestie, child. It don't surprise me none. I don't trust none of these politicians. Green Party, Red Party, Blue Party, White Party, Yellow Party, Black Party. I don't trust and read none of them. So, you know what I mean? It's just crazy, but I just wanted to add that in. That wasn't even in on the docket, but I wanted to show y'all in real time what is happening. It's really happening for real. Like man, watch out. All right, all I'm saying is we'll see. We will definitely see. Now, I want to move on to let's get Fani Willis up here, girl. So Fani Willis, listen, Fani Willis. Oh man, was called to the stand, girl. The people wanted him to come to the stand and testify. Remember back in the Gap when Fannie Willis, first of all, this is another thing, they used black people to be the fall guy, and Fannie fell for it, stupid. Fannie, I know they say phony, I say Fannie. Fannie decided she was going to prosecute Trump. Couldn't have paid me to do it. Girl, them people would have came to me, oh, we want you to prosecute Trump. The lies you tell, you go prosecute Trump. But they got her to do it, and now guess who's getting the fall for it? Fannie. Now, Fannie went back in the day when all of this was going on, when she prosecuted Trump, they went digging her stuff because all people have dirt, especially politicians. She was found sleeping with an attorney that works under her. Now, anybody who knows anything about corporations or judicial system, you cannot frolic or sleep with or make relationships with people you work with or work under. It literally it contradicts everything that happens. Everything's supposed to be fair and just. And when you do that, now you're messing up the whole system. So she at first was saying she wasn't with that man. Then she had to come out and say, oh yeah, we was together. But the fact of the matter is, ma'am, you can't do that as the DA. You can't do that. So after she finally came out and said, yeah, we were together, she admitted it. They trying to get him to They trying to get him to testify about this whole thing, and he done went missing. Let's take a little trip back to memory lane with Fannie on here acting nigga. Girl, every black person don't deserve a position of power, and I said it. Every black person do not deserve of power, and I said it. Girl, let's get into Fannie back then. Look.
Ms. Willis, more precise question.
Yes, please give me the time period that we're
Mr. Wade
about.
visits you at the place you laid your head.
When?
Has he ever visited you at the place you laid your head?
So let's be clear, because you lied in this. Let me tell you which one you lied in. Right here. I think you lied right here. No. This is the truth, Judge. And it is a lie. It is a lie.
All right, Ms. Willis. Mr. Sena, thank you. We're going to take 5 minutes. Be back in 5.
Girl, was you sleeping with the man or no?
Well, she's pretty hostile, huh? She's pretty hostile.
Fannie is on here not trying to answer the question because you were sleeping with that man and you know you're wrong. Not only that, taking government money from the city, from poor people, and going on trips with it. That's what was happening, allegedly. You guys like the video, like the video. She was taking poor people's money, and her man was going on trips. Let's talk about it. I'm not one of those people who just gonna ride for everybody black. That's how we got jacked up like we is now. No, I'm gonna call a thing a thing. We're gonna talk about it. If you're wrong and you're dirty, I'm gonna call you wrong and dirty. Period. I'm not running behind, oh, but she's a black woman. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Mind you, in the past, she said that when she get in a position that she's gonna she's not gonna date anybody below her and not gonna allow other people to do it. Let's get Fani up here.
About, although it is saddening to me if young women felt like they came to work and they were, one, even judged for being a woman, but two, if certainly they felt uncomfortable within the workplace. That will not be something that is allowed on my watch. Supervisors under my leadership that are not encouraging and building up my staff will not be supervisors long in my administration. And I certainly will not be choosing people to date that work under me. Let me just say that. We are at a place in society where things happen in people's relationships, husband and wife. Sometimes there are outside relationships. I don't think that that's what the community is concerned about, although there might be a moral breaking in that. I think that what citizens are really, really concerned about is if you chose to have inappropriate contact with employees. I mean, there's nothing that I can say on it other than it is distracting. It is certainly inappropriate for the number one law enforcement officer in the state. And it really, really saddens me. And it will be very unfortunate if the taxpayers of this community have to pay for any of those lawsuits.
Exactly. That's the way I feel about it also.
So Fani was over here saying she won't allow women to be discriminated against. I'm here for it. She won't allow supervisors to talk down and deal and talk and be crazy to people they work under. I'm here for it. But she also won't date nobody who work under her, nor will she allow other people to do it. You don't say, Fani. You don't say. Well, the trial went underway, and this is what I told y'all. I said this when this first happened. Fannie is a new age fool. There's no way I would have prosecuted no Trump. Even if I believe whatever they say he did, he did. I'm not prosecuting that man. I'm not, because I know they're going to look into my stuff. And I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So Fani then gets put under oath, and they go digging in her stuff. And they find out that she been messing with him, and she finally had to come clean, but she only came clean after her best friend had already spilled the tea. Yes, ma'am. Let's get into the best friend spilling the tea. The best friend had already testified and said, girl, yeah, they was messing around for a long time. Look.
So you know that their relationship, if Miss Willis and Mr. Wade started dating in October of 2019.
I don't know if it was October of 2019.
Could it possibly be November of 2019?
Could possibly.
Okay. And when we spoke, you said it was shortly after the municipal court conference, though, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you know that their relationship, their personal relationship, began shortly after this municipal court conference?
Yes.
And when I say personal, romantic. I just want to make sure we don't get in an argument over what personal and romantic is later. When I ask you personal, do you take that to mean romantic?
Yes.
Okay. And do you understand it that their relationship began in 2019 and continued until the last time you spoke with her?
Yes.
So now the best friend had done already spilled the tea. The soror, whatever, she hadn't already spilled the tea. I like this comment. Tisha said, why would you add a black woman go up against such a powerhouse when there are several clear people who could have went after him? That's because it was done by design. They put her there to do just what they did. They put Eric Adams there to do just what they did and more. That's what I was trying to say at the very beginning. They put these people, Tiffany Higgins, she coming up too. They put these people in these places to do just what they're doing. Just what they're doing. They get their tea. Listen, they don't make the tea up. Let's be clear. The clears are not lying on these people and making this up. They allow them to do all the dirt they want, and they take that dirt and they put it in their back pocket. And then when it's time for them to get you up out of there, they pull that dirt from the back pocket and be like, boom, see? You see what I'm saying? So yes, Fannie was sleeping with that man. Yes, Fannie was taking the people money and going on trips with that man. Yes, Eric Adams was over there probably taking bribes. Yes, all of the things. Ray Nagin was taking people, having everybody buy wood from his son. They take your tea, your dirt, and then they use it against you when it's time to get you up out of there. That's what they do. But the biggest part of that is while you're in there and they're allowing you to do all that dirt, they also are using you to push whatever agenda it is that they want you to push. They are also using you to push whatever agenda that they want you to push. Once you either buck the system or once you are useless, that's when they take your tea and then they boom, there it go. You see what I'm saying? Unless you a damn Mother Teresa, which ain't no Mother Teresas in politics, girl, they couldn't have paid me. Do you hear me? And I don't even do no crimes or nothing. But girl, we all got skeletons in the closet. Bitch, them people would have came to me and said, hey girl, you a good lawyer. You want to prosecute Trump? Shit, the lies you tell, bitch, you prosecute him. Are you crazy? Everybody in this chat, everybody in the world has something about them that they would rather the world not to know. I'm a black woman. I'm already unprotected. Hell no. But she went out and did it, and they pulled up her tea and used it on her. Now, this is getting crazy, right? It's getting crazy. So the best friend came out and was like, yeah, girl, she's been sleeping with him since 2019, right? So now Fani has to come clean. Now she has to come clean and say that she was messing with him. But now you look a mess, girl. You look a mess. You look a mess. Because now your word can't be trusted. And you got to know this. You went after what's the boy name? A man named the orange man, Donald Trump. You got to know the Republicans about to dig in your ass, duck, duck, goose. Look.
You left it in August of 2023. That sound right?
That's the hard conversation. That's not the.
We've covered this. Next question.
And you characterize it as a tough conversation, correct?
Yes.
I'm not going to get into the conversation per se.
Should.
Well, if he doesn't want to, we won't go there. So, Mr. Sadar, next question.
It's kind of hard to say no when you've got that opportunity. But all I'm going to say is, was it pre-indictment in this case?
So
we know the timeline that the indictment was delivered.
Okay. Well, but actually, so that we're clear, the physical relationship ended pre-indictment.
And is that when you were talking about the tough conversation?
But I'm not sure that the tough conversation didn't happen until after, but the physical relationship. So I'm sure if you ask Mr. Wade, because he's a male, he would say we ended June or July because physical contact ended then. Just in my mind, being a woman, it's over when you have that like hard conversation. I just think women and men think differently.
And I think the answer, Mr. Sadar, to your question was she's not sure whether it was before or after the indictment.
Well, I'm not sure that was her answer, but let's see if I can get specific.
That is what I said. That's what I said.
I'll let you. Next question, Mr. Sadar. If you need to clarify.
Want to say one more? The romantic relationship ended before the indictment was returned. Yes or no?
To a man, yes.
Well, to a man, yes. To you, no?
She's explained this, Mr. Sadar. She's explained this.
And did the forthcoming indictment have anything to do with that? Ooh. Or was it just a coincidence?
Let's go on and have the conversation.
I've just asked you whether or not it was a coincidence.
Had absolutely nothing to do with this. It's interesting that we're here about this money. Mr. Wade is used to women that, as he told me one time, the only thing a woman can do for him is make him a sandwich. We would have brutal arguments about the fact that I am your equal. I don't need anything from a man. A man is not a plan. A man is a companion. And so there was tension always in our relationship, which is why I would give him his money back. I don't need anybody to foot my bills. The only man who's ever foot my bills completely is my daddy.
Is there anything else you would like to add to that?
No.
Sure.
But I'm sure we'll talk about it further.
No, we're not going to talk about it further.
All right, no back and forth, Mr. Sadar. Next question.
Girl. Fannie, you a new age fool. That Zick must have had a gold tip on it. Do you hear me? I'm talking about cocky rolling the neck. I love what Talise said. Girl, Trump funded his own campaign the first go round. You should have knew right there to leave that alone. Girl, you is going up against a powerhouse. You had to know they was coming back and getting your tea. Now you had to come back and say, oh yeah, we was together, but the relationship ended meaning she stopped sleeping with him before the indictment. Oh, well, he said the same thing. Well, you know how men think. What are you talking about, girl? Then had the nerve to get an attitude with the dress on backwards. Girl, Fannie, you is a new age fool. Listen, they got a lot of stupid, smart people in this world. There are a lot of stupid, smart people. What is a stupid, smart person? A stupid, smart person is a person who have a bunch of degrees, very well decorated, college educated, very well read, but they stupid in real life. Fannie is one of those people, stupid, smart. She's stupid, smart. She's stupid, smart. She's stupid and smart at the same time. I don't even know if that's possible, but she's stupid, smart. Well, the lie detector test determined about her over here hollering about, oh, the relationship ended before the indictment. Girl, your daughter got pulled over by the police. Can we talk about it? Your daughter got pulled over by the police September 5th of this year. And guess who pulled up with Fannie? Guess who pulled up with Fannie? Take a guess, y'all. Guess who pulled up with Fannie when her daughter got pulled over by the police?
Couple hours, probably. Mom, Dad, what's the one? Okay.
Nice to meet you.
So, Corporal Clark,
Nice to meet you. What?
So, apparently her license was suspended.
Okay.
For something. Doesn't tell us what for or why or where, or that's something she's going to have to call DMV. Right. Probably what happened, she had a speeding ticket, some kind of traffic infraction, never went to court, didn't take care of it. Right. That's the best guess. So she's gone over to Fayette County Jail, which is right into Fayetteville Square. It's 145 Johnson Avenue. Normally, I would say a couple hours is the process. It just depends on how busy they are and like that, okay? The driving on the suspended is basically a traffic citation. She's got to have her fingerprints done and picture taken, then she can make her bonds. And you can pay it cash, use a bondsman, be 10%, whatever. They've got a list of people over there, too, that you can choose from and use whatever. So the vehicle's registered to her. Okay. I don't know if it was on a flock hit or if the officer observed some kind of traffic infraction. It wasn't me. I didn't make a traffic stop. He's already gone and got her going. Okay. So whatever the case may be, when you run the tag, it obviously gives us the vehicle information and the registered owner, and it's already in the system that has the invalid license. Yeah. So upon that, we just verify that it is that person driving. We'll stop the car first at that point. We don't have to know it's them. It's general assumption that the registered owner is the driver of the vehicle. Yeah. You know, if you stop it, it's not. Okay, have a nice day. But in this case, she was. So.
So this are the keys to the car here?
Yes. Yeah, everything's here. Yeah, everything's in there.
She has 3 numbers, I believe she gave. Was it your number, a JC, and a third name I didn't hear. She'll allow she'll allow to get 3 phone calls when she gets in there.
Yeah, once they get the process done, she can make a couple phone calls and call you guys and say, okay, I'm ready. This is how much it is, whatever. I want to say off the top of my head, I think driving on suspended license is about $1,200. Yeah. Somewhere right in that area. Every municipality's different, you know, give or take a little bit, but somewhere around there. So,
all right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
Fannie girl. Fannie. Now you done told them people y'all done broke up. Y'all wasn't together since before the indictment, girl. And you pulled up because your daughter got pulled over by the police and you with your nigga. Oh, Fannie. Fannie, why would you do this, Fannie? You got to stop. Fannie, you lied, girl. You say that nigga looked like y'all got out the bed and put y'all shoes on and came out the house when your daughter was pulled over by the police. Fannie girl, what is going on, Fannie? You said y'all broke up, girl. It looked like y'all got out the bed when you got the call and put your shoes on. Oh, Fannie.
It's survival. I guess somebody lied. Smells like somebody lied.
Fannie, girl, this was September 5th of this year, Fannie. You got to stop. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I done had the Mario coins, the Sonic coins knocked out of me a time or two. I did. I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? I got to give her, I guess, a little bit, some sort of grace. But Fannie, girl, Fannie, what is happening? What is going on? Nigga said caught in 480p. Girl, I cannot. Let's get into what happened with the daughter. This was September 5th. Stay with us now, because we got some things to go on with this. I'm building. Breaking. Fannie Williams shows up on the side of the road with her ex Nathan Wade after her daughter was arrested for a suspended license. You literally can't make this up. New body cam footage shows Willis and Wade, a man who she claims she was no longer in a relationship with, on police body footage. Willis' pregnant daughter, Fani Willis, was arrested in Tyrone, Georgia. I don't know where that's at, for driving under suspended license last week. Willis came under fire for her improper relationship with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade. It says Willis claims their relationship ended years ago. The lies you tell. Look at him. Don't he look like a concerned stepdaddy? Don't he look like the stepdaddy that your mama finally got a man, but he a good one this time? You see what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like your mama she been getting it wrong, but this one, he good. He a good man. This the stepdaddy you still stay in touch with after your mama and him break up. Look, this the stepdaddy you call after him and your mama broke up and you might need money for the dance or something. You still gonna call him. Fannie girl, what is wrong with you, Fannie? Fannie girl, Dad just got us. He's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man. Girl, he's a good man. Yes, ma'am. That's the stepdaddy you stay in touch with. I don't care. Yes, ma'am. You stay in touch with him. I don't care if you and my mama got into it. My mama crazy. Look, my mama crazy. She been like that. I know how she is. But yeah. Girl, Fannie. Well, this way it gets. Are y'all witness? Are y'all ready? Because Fannie, they about to drag you, bitch. You going down, whore. Sluts. You going down. Yes. Fannie, you got to know Trump people saw this and said, oh, we about to drag this bitch by her edges. You got to know this. You got to know this. Well, fast forward, they trying to subpoena her husband, her man, her the little girl stepdaddy. They trying to subpoena him because, girl, they said we need him to testify about a few things. Okay, we need him to testify because we about to drag Fannie down to the ground. Well, girl, Nathan Wade said, bitch, look for me. Yes, he did. Nathan Wade said, bitch, the day you find me is the day you find Waldo. I said, Nathan, what? Let's get into Nathan, girl. He gone. Girl. Nathan, we got to find you.
Lover boy Nathan Wade is missing. The House Judiciary Committee, which is investigating Georgia DA Fani Willis, needs Wade to testify at a hearing tomorrow on their love affair. But no one can find the guy. They're trying to serve him, but he's flown the coop, and now the U.S. Marshals are in a manhunt to track him down. Have they checked the conduct? Lover boy Nathan Wade is missing. The House Judiciary.
Girl, they got the U.S. Marshals. Listen to me and listen to me good. They got the U.S. Marshals looking for Nathan, girl. Girl, they got the U.S. Marshals looking for Nathan, girl. Y'all see Nathan?
And if you think that maybe that's, if you think that maybe that's just a mistake or just a coincidence, here's the next one that shows. You can see Republican written there. This is ballot 61.
Oh, there's something else.
Number 2.
We saw this. Wait, girl. Hold on. Girl, Nathan got the U.S. Marshals looking for him, girl. The people is looking for Nate, girl. They say, where Nate at? Bitch. Did they put out a reward yet? If they put out a reward, I don't mind riding up 85 and let the wind blow in my hair to go see where Nate at. Nate, where is you at? Them people need you to testify. Nathan. Child, they got Nate on the back of the milk carton, girl. I ain't seen the milk carton with a face on it since I was in 3rd grade, girl. They got Nate on the back of the milk carton, girl, missing. The U.S. Marshals looking for him, girl. Who know where Nathan at? If they got a reward, tell me so we can split the reward, girl. Miss Parker, she said, I'm going to find him. You know what it made me think of? Been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know and I don't know why. Why he's gone away and I don't know where he can be. My baby, but I'm gonna find him. Ooh, girl, what is going? Fannie, girl, where is your man? Fannie, where your man at, girl? Oh, girl, somebody gotta go find him, girl. Somebody gotta get him, girl. Somebody gotta go get Fannie old man. I hope they ain't got him. I hope he ain't unalive somewhere. Girl, where is Fannie old man? Girl, Fannie, girl. I hope you find your way. Maybe he in Bali. That's what it is. I just thought about it, y'all. Maybe Fannie old man got in touch with Russ and he went down to Bali and he folded his legs. I'm going to go with that. He got in touch with Russ. Russ said, don't worry, I'll send a plane. How much you got? Fannie said, I done emptied out my cash out my safe, and he out there with his legs folded. Girl, you can't make this up. Fannie, girl. Fannie, what is you gonna do, girl? Girl, nah. If y'all ever go on Instagram or something, and y'all open y'all gram or y'all go on Twitter and y'all open y'all Twitter, and Nathan Wade got his legs folded like Russ, don't say nothing, okay? If y'all log into social media apps and Nathan got his legs folded, you already know what's going on. Don't even ask him no questions. Just ask him how he doing. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Oh, girl. I can't believe this. Fannie old man done went missing, girl. The U.S. Marshals, that's big. The Marshals looking for him, girl. That's the federal police. Thank you, Tina Tyler McDonald, for the super chat. This is why I love you, Voodoo. You be keeping up on the knowledge for real. You go hard for your people. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Continue educating us until we get it. Thank you, Tina. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Son said he in Paris for Fashion Week. Paris got extradition laws. He folding his legs. He not in no Paris. No, ma'am. He got to go where they can't come get him. Thank you, Tina, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Baby, he folding his legs. Y'all think you think they done got rid of Nathan, girl? He was just with his old lady, girl, when the little girl got pulled over. They was just together 3 weeks ago. Child. Y'all keep Nate in your prayers, I guess. Don't clog up the prayer line. Please do not clog up the prayer line. But at the least you could do is keep him in your prayers, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They say check Lake Lanier, girl. You got to check somewhere. I don't know where he at. Been around the world. Go ahead, Fannie. Looking for my ahead, Fannie. Been around the world, but I'm gonna find. Been around the world and ooh, yeah, girl. Go ahead on. I might listen to that when we get home. Baby, yeah. Why he's gone away and I don't know where he can be. My baby, but I'm gonna find him. Oh, girl, y'all keep Nathan in your prayers. We don't want to spend too much time on Nate. Fannie, get your shackles off your feet and put them on your hands because you're on your way down to the jailhouse, Fannie, bitch. Fannie, girl, I hope you picked out your orange. Because you're going to jail, bitch. Oh, yes. Fannie on her way. Shout out to Fannie. You did what you did. I hope you had a good time. I hope your daddy knows somebody down in the Boulay or the Masons or whatever that might get your time reduced. But you're going. I'm telling you now. You're going. You're going. Mm-hmm. You're going. So y'all keep Nate in your prayers. They found him? Where they found him at, girl? Let me go find it. Let me see. Did they find him, girl? Hold on, girl. Let me go see if they found him. Girl, did they get Nate? Girl, they say the U.S. Marshals was looking for him. That's big. That's the federal police, girl. Let me see. Did they find Nate? Oh, they say they got him. I want to see if they can find an article. Let me see if I can find an article. Hold on. Let me see if I can find an article. Nathan Wade found. Y'all like the video? All right. They say nowhere to be found. Girl, we got to find Nathan. They put him on the milk carton. You know, back in the day, that's how they would find the people, on the back of the milk carton. Well, I don't see an article that corroborates this, but I do see on Twitter, somebody posted that he was found. Again, I don't know how true that is. See, breaking, let me go back. Breaking, Nathan Wade has been found and is currently being detained by the U.S. Marshals. Well, where did they find him at, Steven? See, that's why I be scared of these type of, I ain't even got y'all to see it. I be scared to be reporting this stuff because people don't be putting those sources up. You know what I mean? He been found. Okay, who found him? Where was he? You know what I mean? I don't know. Child, keep Nate in your prayers, girl. Keep Nate in your prayers. Keep Nate in your prayers. Let's move on. Diddy got tunnels, girl. But all the celebrities got tunnels. And I'm confused as to why people don't know this. My bad. I'm confused as to why people don't know this. This is old. Welcome to the party. You're late. Girl, what's his name? Hugh Hefner used to have tunnels under his house. But they found tunnels under Diddy's house. Let me let y'all see it. Y'all like the video. Diddy's LA house, Diddy's LA house has a grotto underwater tunnel that connects to the main buildings according to TMZ. Diddy ain't the first to do this. I keep telling y'all, Diddy is the one who got caught. Hugh Hefner had one to people's house way back then. Let's really talk about it. There were tunnels there and still are tunnels in America right now. Remember they found them people under the tunnels in New York? Who remember that? And they say they had churn under them. Remember that? I ain't gonna say their names, the unmentionables. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Yup, there you go. Nia just said it. Yes, ma'am. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Nia just said it. They have tunnels all over there and had found tunnels with people in New York City in NYC a few years ago, and no one cared. I saw it, and people brushed it over. You know why? Because the unmentionables was down there. But hold on. This is bigger than Diddy. Remember when Nino Brown said, no, black people don't own no poppy field. We don't own no ships to get it over here. This is bigger than Nino Brown. Remember he said that? That went over a lot of people's head. All this is bigger than Fannie. This is bigger than Mayor Adams. This is bigger than Diddy. Diddy is only doing what has already been done. But guess what? Diddy about to be the fall guy. Because you don't get to do that. You a Negro. You see what I'm saying? So I want to show you guys a few things that I saw with these tunnel situations, right? Because like I said, Diddy ain't the first to have no doggone tunnel. He's just not. He's just the one right now being caught with the tunnel. That's it. That's all. No more, no less. Okay. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Give me 1 second. You guys like the video while I look for this. Please like the video while I look for. I thought I had it. Hold on 1 second. Oh, yeah. Here we go. All right, hold on. Is this taking me somewhere else? Okay, well, I'll go here. Listen, look at here. Cause see, we gotta be we gotta talk about it. No thanks. Playboy claims Jack Nicholson, Warren Beatty, and James Caan had secret underground tunnels from their homes to the Playboy mansion. Look at the what do you call it? The paper that they draw the stuff on. This is the drawing of the tunnels and the houses and all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Look, here the house, here tunnels. See? Let me say this too. Blueprint. Thank you, y'all. Blueprint. Listen, tunnels are not new to America. As a matter of fact, legend has it, tunnels were used for travel long times ago. Tunnels were used for travel long times ago. People might think that's far-fetched, and I get it. But tunnels are not new to America. They've been had tunnels. Remember they were saying Kim Kardashian had bunkers and all of that? Listen, they've been doing this. Let's get into this article. Here are some fun bits of trivia. I don't care about that. According to an article, the magazine's website, one of Playboy's editors was pulling photos for a project and discovered a trove of Polaroids from 1977 that seemed to show a large excavation project. We asked the new general manager about the photos, they write, and he said very matter-of-factly, that's probably when they built the tunnels in the 70s. Further photos apparently show a collection of blueprints detailing, yes, a series of underground tunnels that connect the mansion to other homes in the area, including those of Mr. Jack Nicholson, Mr. Warren Beatty, Mr. Kirk Douglas, and Mr. Jay Kane. Sound like anyone to you know? One staff member purportedly told the intrepid writers off the record that I heard the tunnels were closed up sometime in 1989. A request to the mansion's manager yielded no further information, nor did calls to the actor named above. While the internet geeks out over the pictures, it's worth noting Wednesday's date was April Fool's Day. If you were at the Playboy Mansion in the 70s and the 80s, the article concludes, and you or your dad or someone you know saw or used one of these celebrity tunnels, please email us. Okay, look. Now they making it seem like it's a joke. It's a kiki kaka, right? Hold on. We about to get into it. Now it's a kiki kaka. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Yeah, Let me show y'all something.
You and Jack Nicholson had your own secret passageway into the Playboy Mansion.
No.
Is that true?
Well, I think the story was printed that there was a ton.
Staff members released some blueprints that they found a few years ago that show underneath the Playboy Mansion is a series of tunnels that were constructed to link Hugh Hefner's world-famous domicile to the homes of Jack Nicholson, James Caan, Kirk Douglas, and Warren Beatty. The blueprints, which show that the construction project was built in the 70s and 80s, were discovered in the Playboy archives by staff writers looking for a juicy story, kept under wraps for so many years. Everyone knows Nicholson and company were up to no good back in the day. They were the bad boys of Tinseltown and lived a free and loose life. It's fascinating to think what those tunnels might have been used for.
You and Jack Nicholson had your own secret passageway into the Playboy Mansion.
Listen, the truth be right in front of you.
Mansion, but you may not believe what went on under it. Playboy magazine reports it has just discovered blueprints for a network of tunnels beneath the mansion that supposedly led to the homes of Jack Nicholson, Warren Beatty, James Caan.
Will you watch yourself, all right?
And Kirk Douglas. Now dig this. A photo from the late 70s allegedly showing an excavation in progress beneath the mansion. And this one shows the newly discovered tunnel plans. Check out the bunny logo on the plywood wall. Best of all, the blueprint. It says this tunnel leads to James Caan's house. This one to Jack Nicholson's. This one to Kirk Douglas's. And this one goes all the way to Warren Beatty's house.
I think there may be some
mansion, but you.
Now, although the article made light of it, talking about, oh yeah, April Fools, there has been a large, huge epidemic of children going missing. See, the average mind is going to think, oh, they was just, doing freak offs and having women go back and forth. Has anybody ever thought that these tunnels were also used to traffic children? Has anybody ever thought that? Remember back in the day, all them children used to be on the back of the milk cartons. Remember that? Remember when you used to go to Walmart, they would have a wall full of kids that went missing. Anybody remember that? Hell, even on their clone Tyrone, he stopped and saw a whole bunch of children missing. We all know Hollywood loves a good baby, a good child. Anybody ever thought that that's why you can't find these kids? Hell, the unmentionables was found under the ground with what? Kids. Oh, y'all, think about it. When they found the unmentionables under the ground in New York, they were found with children. So you got these weird Hollywood people. Hollywood has been abusing children since Shirley Temple and before. Listen, Hollywood has been abusing children since Shirley Temple and before that, since its inception. Hollywood was put in place to get you to worship these folk, but it also gets you to worship these folks so they can do whatever it is they want to do. Anybody ever thought that the reason that they got them tunnels is so they can get them churn back and forth? Because see, you don't need a tunnel to traffic bitch. Well, you do need a tunnel to traffic women, but you can pass that off over the ground. You don't need a tunnel for that. You can just get, you know what I mean? Like you can really just travel. They do it all the time with women. I think that's for the churn. I think that is for the children. I don't know it, but I believe it. I believe them tunnels is for when they want to get their weird obsessions off. They can go get them churn. Diddy included. Remember, he's alleged to have had inappropriate relationship with who? Justin Bieber. At what age? What, 12, 13, 14? Usher? At what age? 13, 14? Are you tracking? Are we alive? Can you hear me? They say he was prostituting Justin Bieber. And guess who all at the Diddy parties? Guess. I don't care if we on the run. Beyonce and Jay-Z. All the politicians. All of them is at these parties. You think they leaving when all that happened? You a new age fool. You are a new aged fool if you believe that these folk don't have nothing to do with the degeneracy of what's going on with the diddler. See, they got us focused on the diddler, so we won't be focused on the collective. This don't happen randomly by one person. R. Kelly could not have abused these girls and these children by himself. He needed a team around him. And he also needed people who agreed with it and partook, I'm sorry. You think it's just Diddy? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Every single celebrity knows what is going on behind the scenes. Every single one of them. I don't know if they all participate, but every single one of them knows. Remember, they call it what? Hollywood secrets. Every single one of them knows. We get people who come out all the time and tell us about what's been going on behind the scenes. Y'all say the people who bring up the Illuminati is crazy. Y'all say it's crazy, not because you really don't believe it, but because you love the person they're talking about. They said Beyonce was a witch. Look, they said Beyonce was a witch. The lady sued Beyonce, said she unalived her cat, all types of stuff. You know what the Beehive did and people who like Beyonce did? Oh, she crazy. What? I believe that lady from day one. If you believe it's just about the diddler, child, good luck. So Diddy does have tunnels, but his tunnels only lead to his other two properties, right? Now ask yourself, if Diddy got tunnels, who else got tunnels and what they leading to and what they for? Why does Diddy need tunnels? Is Diddy using these tunnels to traffic churn as well? This is a valid question. Because for why? Why do Diddy need tunnels? Why? I'm about to see if I could hold on. I want to see if I can pull this up. Here we go.
I live right next to him. He do too much. It be like buses, like big ass buses. You just see all type of shit hop out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild. I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over there, I just let it be because I don't want him out on the ball.
Think about it. It ain't just about no Diddy. It ain't just about no Diddy. Diddy is one facet of a huge conglomerate that is abusing people. Now, I want to show you something else. Because although I believe it's for the kids, it's happening for the adults as well. But it's happening to the adults. Listen, when they were kids. That's what's going on. Think I'm bullshitting? Check this out.
Told I was going to walk through a field trip. Let me back up.
Let me back her up. This young lady is telling her story.
Pimp put me on an order to go to the Getty, Los Angeles, California Museum. I was told I was going to walk through a field trip.
What's going on, Mama Chief?
Was taken with another girl. I call a friend of mine.
She went on a field trip. That's a child. What's going on, Mama Chief Power Houghton? Look, she said she was told she was going on a field trip. She had to be a child.
And we were put in dresses and sandals. We were taken in a sports car. We're not taken in a sports car. We pulled up to the museum in a sports car. We were told that we were trying to give a different appearance. So we were walking through, I remember walking through kids. I remember walking in and seeing school buses. I remember walking in and seeing children and chaperones through the museum. And I remember people staring at us as if it was as if we were somebody special. We walked through the museum. There are, employees that know exactly what's going on in the museum. They block the doors. They know where the entrances and exits are. They take their orders from someone else when someone is trying to get underground through the Getty Los Angeles Museum. I was walked through. I remember taking stairs, going through a garden, taking an elevator. I was drugged, but I was walking. There are many situations.
I know they hating shadow banning. I already know because I be talking too much real over here. I already know, Mama Chief. I already know.
In trafficking, where you can be alert. Some of my pimps did not let me see where I was going. Sometimes I was so drugged that I was carried into a job, dressed, and then placed in a room and waiting for my order because I couldn't move myself. So at this time, I was able to walk. I was able to see what was going on. And I remember walking through. I remember talking to certain people after we got so far. I remember my ears popping. I remember feeling like I'm choking because the air was so weird. We got to a certain point and there was, it looked like a basement. It looked like where they keep things that were not public display in the museum. And after getting so far, we were in tunnels. We were put on cars, drove to a certain point, far. I seen I seen cars, boats. There's trains, there's buses, there is every means of transportation under the ground. There's a city under the ground. There are there's a different air supply that kicks in after you get so low.
Remember I said I think it's for them churn? Remember I said that? Now let's go back here with it.
Yeah, tell them stop bringing all the minors over here late at night. I live right next to him. He do too much. He be like buses, like big ass buses. You just see all type of shit hop out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild. I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over there, I just let it be because I don't want to knock on the door.
You get it? You get it? But again, the diddler is being used, his own tea is being used against him. So guess what? He need to go. But that's not what this is about. You know what this is about? Coming to the realization that this is bigger than Diddy. This is bigger than one person. This is a system inside of a huge system. Hollywood has been doing this since the beginning. I'm about to say for decades. No, since the beginning. And if you believe that none of your faves has ever took part in anything illicit, you crazy. All of them have blood on their hands. All of them have guilt on their chest. All of them. Every single one of them. So they done found the tunnels under the ground. Obviously, they didn't find nothing that incriminates other people. So now they're telling us. Because if it incriminated anybody else, believe this, they would not told us. They would not have told us. They would not have told us. I'm telling y'all, this is bigger than what you think it is. Way bigger. You have to start looking into what's actually happening before your eyes. Diddy is a distraction. Eric Adams is a distraction. There's something way more sinister going on around here. Way more sinister. Fani Willis and her man, distraction. There's something way more sinister going on in these streets. Think I'm lying? Let's go to Roseanne Barr. Listen to what Roseanne Barr said. Let's get into it.
It's true.
So it's not just the...
You know they eat babies. That is not bullshit.
Pause. Rumble Gang, no, she ain't lying. Rumble Gang, no, she not lying. Rumble Gang, put a 1 in the chat. We've already went over this. Rumble Gang, no, she not lying. And listen, don't pay attention to how Tucker Carlson, because he over there with her, is acting like, oh, I don't know nothing about that, laughing it off, kiki kaka. Look.
You know they eat babies. That is not bullshit. It's true.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
He's trying to be funny.
It's not just the dogs and the cats. They're full-on vampires. And
he's trying to be funny with the Haitian migrant thing. That's what he's trying to do. But she didn't let him pull her off the track. She pulled back and was like, no. She looked at him crazy and was like, they got vampires. Look, she peeped what he was trying to do, because he was trying to bring it back to the Trump. They eating the cats, they eating the dog, and she caught that shit. And she was like, no, let's get back to where we going. Look.
True.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
Look.
It's not just the dogs and the cats. They're full-on vampires. And everybody still thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. They're full-on vampires. They love the taste of human flesh and they drink human blood. They do, Tucker. Stop staring at me like that.
You're freaking me out, man. Because you spent your life in the entertainment business, so I think you have some authority on this.
So many kids that I was in mental institutions with over the years, they are all from those cults. And they've covered it all up. They covered it all up. And, you know, I just pray to God. I'm just going to pray to God that he opens everybody's eyes in this country. By the time we go in to vote for Trump, that he will open up everybody's eyes and they will stop pretending to be asleep. You know what they say? You can't wake people up that are pretending to be asleep, but I pray to God, please wake up even those who are pretending to be asleep with the irrefutable truth of what the worst people on this planet are really up to. They are really up to that. They're doing it. There are so many victims. There are so many victims. There are so many children victims that are now adults. The epidemic in America is child sexual abuse, and I just want people to see it. I want people to open up their eyes and see how prevalent and horrible it is. 1 of 3 girls, 1 of 4 boys in this country today. It's just horrible, and you just can't lie it away anymore. It's going to get more and more apparent, and you got to choose your side.
You get it? This the gag. She really talking to him. She really talking to him. And you can see right about, hold on. She's not looking at him. But I'm about to show you where you can see where that guilt hitting him in the face. Hold on. Look. She talking to this nigga. Come on, man. That's why she said, I pray to God people wake up from their sleep. She talking to him. He know about it. Come on, man. Allegedly. She talking to him. That's why he look like that. That nigga got quiet. He started looking a little bit uncomfortable at one point. He know exactly what she talking about. He know exactly what she talking about. And when y'all think of vampires, y'all think of the movies and think, oh, it's the people with the fang teeth and the pale skin. Girl, it ain't always them people. Vampires are anybody who consume human flesh. Child, you be surprised. Some of your faves are vampires, drinking blood and all of that. Like she said, I pray to God people wake up. I pray to God people wake up. The fact of the matter is most are not going to wake up. They're already under the spell. They're already under the spell. He knows it. She knows it. Maybe she going Joan Rivers. She's just like, fuck it. I'm already on my way out anyway. They probably going to take me out. Let me just spill all the tea. Remember, Joan Rivers was another one. Y'all remember Joan Rivers? Joan Rivers was the one came out and said, girl, Michelle Obama is a man. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yes, ma'am. She said everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. I remember when she said it and how people was just like people were just really disregarding what she said. Pete found it.
Miss Rivers, how are you? You made a ton of news officiating the wedding in New York yesterday. Is this like a new cottage career move for you?
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And I should do very well because I don't charge.
And do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman
we
president?
already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
You know Michelle is a trans.
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. It's okay. She does this.
Miss Rivers, how are you?
Man, look. Yep, not only was she out of here, look. They put it up. The incendiary comedian told a reporter that we all know Michelle Obama is a transgender. That's July 3rd, 2014. She was dead in September. Y'all ready for the conversation or y'all won't play? Hold on. Look. July 3rd, 2014, she came out and said Michelle Obama was a trans. TS. She was in the arms of the angel. Joan Rivers left a hole in the comedy world when she passed away in September 2014 at the age of 81. Rivers died in Mount Sinai Hospital, where she had been hospitalized after going into cardiac arrest during an outpatient procedure at Yorkville endoscopy. An outpatient procedure, meaning you don't even got to go under no real anesthesia, girl. They just give you a little something to numb whatever area, then they send you home. Are we having a conversation or are we just playing? Are we having a conversation or are we just playing? I'm just saying, Holly Weird has been on this. Been. And so when I saw Roseanne saying what she's saying, it's giving Joan Rivers tease. It's giving Joan Rivers tease. You just like, fuck it. It is what it is. I'm going to just say it. Child. But it's just a coincidence. Allegedly. Now I want to move to my last story, y'all. Like the video, please. Like the video, please. Like the video, please. Like the video. I want to move into my last subject. Scammer scamming. First of all, shout out to Candace Owens. Anybody who still don't like Candace Owens, you just in your feelings and hopefully you get out of them so you can at least look. Do you see what I'm saying? So you can at least look and see what's really going on. Shout out to Candace Owens. So y'all know ever since what's his name? Darrell came for Janet Jackson running behind Scammer because Janet Jackson said, I heard she was a clear woman. Ever since then, it looks to be that Candace Owens has picked up the torch and has been dragging this Scammer thing. And what we found out is Scammer is actually allegedly a scammer, because guess what Scammer has been doing? Running around here playing like she black, putting people on saying that they're black that's really not. Exhibit A. Let's start here. Now, Candace Owens, if you guys want to check this series out, it's episode 70, 71, 72, and 73. Right? So, episode 70, she was like, oh, Daryl Lynn Hughley want to drag Janet Jackson? Well, fine. Everybody in Hollywood already feel like she ain't a black woman. Let me just start doing something called what? Genealogy. Genealogy. That's what I be telling y'all to do. That's what I be telling y'all to do. Y'all want to... I told you, if you want to know who you are, the only way to know that is through genealogy. You spit in the tube, send it off to them people, and they tell you it's in Africa, and you don't know every person, nobody over there. Girl, please. If you want to know who you are, do your genealogy. And that's exactly what Candace Owens did. Genealogy. So in doing her genealogy, she realized that, wait a minute, this the lady that Kamala is over here saying is her grandmother. But we find out that allegedly this was like the maid. This is her grandmother. All in all, this is what we got so far, right? Girl, somebody sent me the email last night talking about what's her name? Just dropped another episode. Girl, I ran to Candace Owens' page. Do you hear me? Ran to Candace Owens' page. Ran over there. Look. So I want to see. Now, mind you, this is what's going on. Kamala wrote a book. And in Kamala's book, she talked about her upbringing. Remember, she always said, I come from a middle-class middle-class family. She always talks about her mama, boom, 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 type T's. But the facts of the matter is, Kamala couldn't have come from a middle-class neighborhood or middle-class family because her father family was Irish slave owners. Not only that, when they lost their slaves, guess what happened? When they lost their slaves, they were paid millions of dollars in reparations. Y'all ready for that? They were paid millions of dollars in reparations, so they own buku stores and stuff. This is Kamala's daddy side of the family. That's why she never talk about her daddy side of the family. She always talk about her mama side. Think about it. So what Kamala has done is took this picture with this woman with some bamboo earrings. But let me say this too before we get into it. I don't care that there's an old picture of Kamala with bamboo earrings looking like she, with that black hair and all that. I don't care. First of all, there's a thing called AI. I don't trust none of it. Secondly, even if back in the day, Kamala really was cosplaying as a Negro, because she's not, you have to understand, these people that are put into these high positions are selected before birth. Let me say it again, because I don't think y'all really heard that. Your presidents, your people in the highest positions of the land are selected before birth. So if they're selected before birth, then what makes you think that they're not preparing these people during their life? For instance, John F. Kennedy was in the Air Force. He fell in love. I tell this story all the time. He fell in love with a woman from Spain, but she was a slut. He wanted to marry that woman. His daddy told him no. This is before he even became a senator. His daddy told him no. He said, well, why? I love her. He said, because she's not going to look good as you go on your campaign for senator and then president. What's his name? John F. Kennedy hated his daddy for that. His daddy actually forbade him to see her again. Listen. And he got out the military and went straight into the senator line. Listen. They put him with Jackie Onassis. She wasn't in love with John. John wasn't in love with her. She had an old man and wanted to be with her old man. Her parents told her, you have to go be with John. You have to have babies with John. This shit way deeper than y'all ready to hear about. So John F. Kennedy gets with Jackie Kennedy. You wonder why she never really tripped out on him sleeping with other women, because she never loved him anyway. Quiet as it's kept. I want to say she went back to her man after he got up out of here. Nevertheless, look, So when I see this picture of her standing next to this woman, let's just go off the fact that we think that that's her real grandmother. I don't care that she looks like she put spritz in her hair and she got on bamboo earrings. I don't care about that. This is all by design. This is all by design. Okay? So, from her book, Visiting My Paternal Grandmother, Burrow in Jamaica. Now, listen, paternal means her father's mother. Kamala is alleging that this woman right here is her daddy's mama in Jamaica. This is Kamala's word, Kamala book. Right? Pay attention. She's 59 years old. They say her place of birth is Oakland. Listen, I remember Trump was calling for Obama's birth certificate, and I remember myself included. We were like, he racist, he racist, he racist. Listening to the media, they got Obama like they got they're trying to put Kamala over on you. Now look, because it gets deep. I need y'all to pay attention and put your thinking caps on. Put your thinking caps on and your listening ears on. So she is saying that on Find a Grave. Remember I told y'all when y'all do your genealogy, I use Find a Grave. You can find a lot. Under Find a Grave, Beryl Christie Finnegan Harris is supposed to be the black lady in the picture. Now listen, this is supposed to be this lady right here. This is supposed to be her. According to Kamala's book, Beryl Finnegan Harris is supposed to be this lady right here. Look. Now, boom. When you go and find a grave, Beryl Christie Finnegan Harris, born 1921, St. Anne, Jamaica, death 16 July 1960, aged 38 to 39, burial details. So they saying that Miss Beryl died in 1960. Kamala was born in 1964. Let me run it back one more time. I need y'all to follow me. Miss Beryl died in 1960. Kamala was born in 1964. If Kamala was born 4 years after her grandmother died, hop on who this woman? I'm waiting. Hop on who this woman? Hop on who this here woman? Remember, this is all because Darrell Lynn wanted to drag Janet Jackson, an actual black woman. It gets better. So now the woman right here is in question. Girl, it's giving Photoshopping AI tease, girl. Photoshopping AI, girl. Let me see if I can make this bigger. I can't see it. It was bigger right here. Hold on. It says, now look at this person. You guys need help. Candace Owens is a moron. So many inconsistencies in the evidence provided. Kamala Harris' grandmother, Burrow, died in 1995. Let me say this. This was a lot of misconception going on about what's going on. First of all, there was more than one Burrow. More than one Burrow. Candace Owens did extensive genealogy to figure out which one is the right Burrow. Now, somebody's going to put this out, probably paid by the Democrats, right? To say, hey, that's the wrong Burrow. This is the right Burrow. Girl, Candace not only went and found that lady death certificate, she found that lady birth certificate. Candace found who that lady got married to and everything. And the fact is, Burrow never married her grandfather. Actually, Burrow married another man and her grandfather married another woman. But y'all not ready for this. Burrow, according to what we know, Burrow, whatever her name is Kamala's grandmother. But the gag is, this is not Burrow, allegedly. This should be Burrow. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot. I'm sorry, not Burrow. Let me back up. This is not Burrow. I misspoke. This is not Burrow. This is her dad's grandmother. This lady, we don't know who this is. We still don't know who this is. This is to prove that her dad comes from a clear Irish side. I misspoke. This is supposed to be Burrow, but that's not true because Burrow died at 39. But this is her dad's grandmother, which would be Kamala's great grandmother. Does that make sense? Now hold on. Iris, that's her name, Tasha. Thank you. Iris, that's the lady's name. Iris, I'm sorry. So now, but look, it's complicated and it's weird, bro. But you gotta listen. Candace been getting on it. Do you hear me? When I tell you Candace has been on it, let's go here first. Let's start here with this video with Candace. Hold on.
That she showed us in that picture died in 1960 before Kamala was born. I can show you right now her death certificate. Let's take a look at Beryl's death certificate, which confirms. As you can see there, it says that she died in July of 1960. It also tells us on the right-hand side, you guys will probably have to zoom in on this, but she died of a uterine infection, uterine fibroids due to a hysterectomy. It has her listed as 39 years. That's actually a couple of years off from 1917, so somebody may have gotten their math wrong here. But you once again see that it lists her birthplace as St. Anne. And so this is a huge scandal. Just an absolutely huge scandal. Kamala Harris published in her book that she was standing next to her grandma Beryl. But grandma Beryl died in 1960, 4 years before Kamala Harris was born. So who the hell is the real Beryl? Who is that woman standing next to Kamala Harris? And do you know what I noticed about that woman standing next to her? She looks a lot like the woman that Kamala claims in her book is her great-grandmother, Iris. Now, that's Iris Finnegan. Here's the book with my great-grandmother, Iris Finnegan in Jamaica. Now, I'm going to give you the side-by-side of Iris and her alleged daughter, Beryl, who died at 39. Now, that woman on the right is not 39 years old. She's clearly much more advanced in her age. I mean, we know black don't crack. I mean, that's just a scientific fact. So I would put that woman on the right-hand side who she tried to pass off as Beryl, and I think is the exact same person. I would say that that woman looks to be about 65. And then it looks like she's more advanced on the left-hand side. The great-grandmother, that's the same person. When I just believe my own eyes, we're looking at the same person. What do you guys think when you look at those photos? How the hell does a person who is the vice president of the United States pass off a book, claim that these people that are in her book are her black relatives, and nobody bats an eyelash or does even a peripheral search to recognize that the woman that she put forth is implausibly her grandmother? And by the way, I'm going to say this and people can be offended, but the first thing that I thought when I saw the photo of her sitting on her great-grandmother's lap was that this doesn't look like a grandparent affection going on here. Like, this woman looks like she could be working for the family.
Definitely giving maid tease. It's definitely giving maid tease. Remember, her daddy's side of the family got money. They were slave owners. They were Irish slave owners. This is definitely give me nanny, nanny maid tease. Look.
Quite literally, I thought to myself, this woman looks could be the help. And I thought that because there's a lack of affection there. Do you know what I mean? But there's no, like, in both of the photos, there's a lack of affection. It's just like a woman standing next to her. And I obviously know that that was a circumstance. When you're talking about a family that had a ton of plantations, which is the reality. She descends from Irish slavers. That is a fact that Kamala Harris cannot deny. She descends from wealthy Irish slavers who virtually they did own the town. They named the town. It was Hamilton Town, then it was Brownstown in Jamaica. He had over 1,000 slaves, okay? It would follow that there would be help around the house. And I'm just going to put here as a question mark, not as a fact. If they're looking at some of these photos of people who became like family and they're trying to pass them off like relatives, again, not a fact, a huge question mark, but my instinct tells me that that person is actually not her family member. And if it is, well, Kamala's got some explaining to do. How did she meet Grandma Beryl almost 20 years after Grandma Beryl died? Because Kamala Harris looks to be about 20 in that photo that she presented. Then there's another bit of a mystery.
How did she meet Beryl if Beryl was dead 20 years before you even come around? I mean, 4 years before you even came around, I'm sorry. Think about it. Now, why is this important? Because this rabbit hole goes so deep. I want y'all to go over to Candace Owens' YouTube channel. Start at episode 70 and work your way up to 73. 73 just dropped yesterday, I want to say. Go over to Candace Owens' YouTube channel. I think she's on Rumble too. Go over Candace Owens' YouTube channel and go check this out. I'm telling you, because the same questions I have about Amanda Seale, who is her daddy? Why this man? Why these people coming over here and you know everything about one of the parents, but you know hardly nothing about the other? Hell, even Obama, we know that allegedly his daddy is the man from Kenya, wasn't he like a celebrity or something in Kenya? But you don't really get no details. You don't never get no details. Kamala scammed her way into the White House. Let's talk about it. That's why she hollering, hey, my sorors, you better thank a union worker. You better thank a union. That's why she's right here doing that. She's an actor. She acts. That's what she does. She's an actor, baby. You better thank a union worker. Hey, my sorors. Let me get it up here. Hold on, look. Right, that's why she could do this so good. Let me bag it out. Hold on, let me go this way. I don't know why it's acting like this. Might have to refresh it. Girl, hold on. I'm about to pull it up over here. Don't trip. Don't even trip. Don't even trip entertainment. Hold on. Kamala Harris. What did I put in there? Let's put in union worker. You better thank a union worker. You better thank a.
Everywhere I go, I tell people, look, you may not be a union member. You better thank a union member for the 5-day work week. You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time.
She was in Georgia then. She was landing on thick. She was in Georgia then. She was landing on thick. She wanted to sound like she was from the South.
I almost made it a goal of mine. I think I am going to fall short, but trying to visit every IBW local in America, because I'm going to tell you those apprenticeship programs, those are tough duty, man. And women and everyone. They're tough duty. I almost made it a goal of mine.
Yay. Y'all do me a favor. Go over to Candace Owens YouTube. Start at episode 70. And work your way up to episode 73. This stuff is crazy. And let me tell you something as well. I get it. Some people like Kamala. I ain't got no problem with that. But you got to take how you feel about people, these artists, these politics, these politicians, and all of these people. Take your feelings off the table and open your eyes and start looking. It's right there in your face. The information is right there for you to take. Go get it. Go get it. That's all you got to do is just go get it. It's right there for you. This lady is a chameleon. She literally turns into wherever she's at. You know what I'm saying? She literally turns into whatever audience she's in front of. That's what she turns into. Hell, the other day she was over there acting like a Mexican. I'm just saying. The other day she was just talking like a Mexican. Listen. I need y'all to keep your head on the swivel and pay attention to what's going on around here. Please pay attention to what's going on around here. It's literally right in your face. You know what I mean? Girl, with that being said, we've been on 2 hours. 2 hours too long. I'm about to get off of here, y'all. Love y'all down to the ground. Let me make sure I didn't miss no super chats. Hold on. Hit the like button. Thank you, Miss Parker. Miss Parker, y'all hit the like button, please, on your way out. Tiara Chicas, thank you for the super chat. You all should watch the documentary called The Dancing Boys of Afghanistan. I seen it. It's crazy, and after watching it, I believe everything about Diddy. Girl, I seen that documentary. It's so bad. They were all grooming them little boys. They were kidnapping the little boys. Allegedly. This is according to the movie, to the documentary. They kidnapped them little boys, and they was putting them straight into the trafficking rings and teaching them how to be feminine for the men and everything, girl. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. My Gmail is Voodoo Doll Podcast at gmail.com. Educational Friday still going on at 5. Educational Friday still going on at 5. Thank you, Tiara. You're absolutely right. Y'all, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And also, I need everybody to like the video. I love y'all down to the ground. I got to get up to my house to make sure it ain't messed up behind this hurricane, girl. I will see y'all tonight at 5 o'clock for Educational Friday. I hope everybody have a wonderful day, wonderful, productive day. And I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Let me Joe y'all up out of here. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the Voodoo Doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the Voodoo Doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.